Jan, I think this game lives up to every one of the words on the screen right now.
Exactly. I want to say nothing but kind words to you, Brad, while listening to lo-fi chill beats. Well, I guess I'll write them to you.
Okay. Yeah. Keep it anonymous.
Yes.
You know, you're not supposed to reveal too much of yourself here.
Right.
I don't even know if this is a game. Is this a game? We played some of this on UPF last week.
You pressed start at one point.
It's true. There is a title screen. You do interact with it. Wow. Well, we're just getting right into it here.
Okay.
I wrote a request.
Yes.
Now let's back up.
Okay.
Before we get into that.
I like the space of your San Francisco apartment here.
Yeah. Did you see, I just saw a statistic that new homes in San Francisco now are 28% smaller than they were a century ago.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty awesome. It's one of the very few metropolitan areas in the country where that's the case, where they're actually smaller than they used to be. This game is way more upbeat and positive than the housing situation in the Bay Area.
Fantastic.
I can tell you that.
I could use something uplifting.
Yeah, Humble Bundle put this out. I think I read that this has actually been out through Humble for a little bit.
Okay.
But it just came out on Steam for $5.
Wow.
It's kind of more like an intermediary between people who want to feel good.
I like feeling good.
Yeah, same here, man. I like positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. Let's not spend too much time ruminating on what is and is not a game. But it's more of a way. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Please do. This seemed popular enough over the weekend that they were out on Twitter going like, or I think on the Steam page actually going like, hey, we're bringing up more servers. Please be patient. We're trying. Because I was getting a lot of uplifting messages such as 500 service unavailable. Like a bunch of HTTP errors and stuff. So.
That Pablo Neruda quote.
Yes,
I love that.
That's the one. Yeah, this is just a way for people to anonymously interact with each other, and the idea, if you can't tell already, is that you're supposed to be good to each other. So these airplanes are just being written kind of more or less in real time by other people playing the game. And you can just kind of say nice things whenever you want to.
So those airplanes are just random nice little blurbs from other folks?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I will say on UPF, I wrote an airplane at the beginning of the segment, and by the end of the segment,
yes.
I had grabbed my own airplane out of the air. So I don't know how many people are doing it at a given time, considering I saw mine float through almost immediately. But yeah, those are just kind of happening. This is really probably the meat of this thing.
Okay.
Is here. Sorry, I just every time I'm. Okay, yeah, that's not bad advice.
I like that you use a full-on noun there. Proper noun.
I've seen, I've seen a couple of jaded takes on this game of like, oh, they're probably just feeding these off of a giant list they wrote or something, but enough of these, there are enough typos and there are enough like just specific enough personal situations described in a lot of these that I have no doubt that these are all real people. Like this thing is totally legit. Anyway, yeah, that's the kind of the real, the airplanes are kind of a side thing. The real meat of this thing, which I'm nervous to get into because I'm going to say right now that I feel a weird level of responsibility playing this game.
Oh, 100% if folks are using this as an outlet.
Like people are super opening up on this thing in a way that I wasn't really prepared for. And it makes you feel like
oh, wow.
Yeah, right? Like, that one is relatively mild compared to some of the stuff I've seen.
Ooh, do you have any kind words for this person?
Yeah, like I said, like you want to be helpful, but not too invasive or
totally
judgmental.
Yeah. Gosh, I wouldn't know what to say this person's very specific instance. Okay, so they're dealing with a poor boss.
Yeah. So you know what's weird is I spent a bunch of time playing this and feeling like I was dispensing a bunch of helpful advice, and then it hit me like, Maybe I don't need to solve every problem. Maybe I just need to acknowledge the problem
And that
and empathize and then move on. You
and
know what I
that is
mean?
big.
Yeah. Like, I don't need to sit here and try to analyze how she should deal with this annoying writer, right?
Some folks just need to vent, Brad.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I could also hot bath.
There.
Yeah. Oh, and you added a little sticker.
Yeah, so you everybody starts with one random sticker.
Okay.
And the idea is basically, I think every time you attach a sticker and send it to somebody, they get it.
Okay.
I believe. So like if this person doesn't have this sticker, they will get it when I send this.
Neat. So you're not only giving advice, you're trading stickers.
That's right. Also, the deer likes to make a mixtape now and again
Oh.
and change your music around.
Okay.
Let me pop back here real quick just in the interest of showing off all the stuff in here. So you can use your stickers. I've already placed them all, but you can basically use your stickers to decorate your room.
Cool.
And then they all, yeah, they do a little stuff.
Yeah.
You know, nothing super wild, but I'm partial to the trouser fish. Personally, I just like the vibe of this game, man. It's just pleasant.
Oh yeah.
It's just kind of soft focus and, you know,
Not-
lo-fi and chill as advertised.
Not to be reductive, but I could totally see this being a fantastic screensaver.
It's kind of, yeah, like I've tabbed out of it and just let it sit in the
Yeah.
background behind my windows and cycle through the soundtrack a couple times for sure. Anyway, I guess let's get back in here. Like I said, I'm a little intimidated to play this game or interact with this game in front of people because, like, you know.
Oh, I can relate to this one, Brad. Have you seen very, I don't know how to phrase it, worrying requests?
Is this harsh?
It's worth thinking about what other people do. No.
Is that too much?
No, because I do think people need to evaluate
Yeah.
their social circles
You know,
sometimes.
I mean, relationships of all kinds take work,
Every relationship is a two-way street.
but they shouldn't be too much work, right?
Yeah.
Or they should be a two-way street, like you said, right?
Yeah.
And now they have a sailboat.
And the rising tide will bring up this other boat.
That's right. Yikes.
Oh, well, don't let one bad egg ruin the basket. I don't think that's a phrase, but we'll just go with it.
How about one bad apple?
Yeah, apple is a better thing to put in a basket than an egg.
In the bushel?
Or a bushel, yes.
Exclamation mark makes it feel a little more jaunty. This one strikes me as mildly negative, but I don't know.
Ah, you're giving a silly face to lift up their spirits?
Sure.
Are these folks that are sending in requests, are they signing it off themselves, or do you start with...
You enter a name when you start this thing, and then
Okay.
it just takes the first letter of your name and signs it automatically.
Oh well, buddy, if it wasn't worth it, it wouldn't be so scary.
That's true. astronaut.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a whoa, wow, yikes.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah,
Sorry, W.
yeah, it's heavy. Doubly so, like I said, just doing it in front of any kind of audience. But like at home by myself, I've had generally a really positive experience with this thing.
That's good.
I've only put a couple of requests out there myself, and instantly got like numerous really thoughtful responses from people. And also just like, I don't know, man, modern life is rough, and I feel like getting rougher.
Indeed.
This thing is just this little like oasis of positivity.
I see in the bottom left corner there's a report function.
Yeah. We ran into a couple of unfortunate messages, a couple of unfortunate airplanes.
Yeah.
On UPF that we reported, but I haven't seen a single instance of any kind of misconduct or whatever since then.
Is there a means of reporting if you find like a request is kind of actually troubling?
No, that's a good question. Actually, there's not. They do make this stuff available.
Oh, that's great.
So there are some resources in here, which is nice. It's certainly thoughtful.
Very, very good.
Links out to different things here, so that's good. But yeah, no, actually, now that you mention it, I mean, I haven't seen anything that seemed like urgent.
Sure.
That doesn't mean that it won't exist at some point. Anyway, I threw a request out there right before this just to see what happened. And let's see what happened.
Oh.
Fair.
Wow. Hold on, Brad. This person signed it off with an I and quoted Ira Glass.
Oh my goodness.
What if Ira Glass just replied to you?
What if Ira Glass is totally identifies with this problem and is full of self-loathing, but he still plugs away
and look at him.
Does a lot of very respected work?
Yeah.
Coffee cup. See what I mean though? Like people put thought into this stuff. Like it's...
Oh, totally.
Yeah, man, I just at a time when society feels like it's just more and more callous and cruel all the time. Lately, this thing is just a nice way to interact with people in a way that's really uplifting.
Brad, are you familiar with the social media app Yik Yak?
I've heard of it.
It is almost similar to this, but that took a turn very quickly.
Ooh, don't tell me that.
But there was more so just observations rather than seeking actual help or helping out others. For this, I feel like could be thrown on a phone.
Yeah.
Chill out on your commute home.
They should put this on. Well, they should put it on phones, but I feel like they should continue charging for it.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm guessing Yik Yak, like every other social media, is free.
Yes.
Yeah, like this thing, it's only $5, but I feel like that's just enough to keep the riffraff out.
Totally.
Where, like I said, I've really not run into a lot of people abusing it at all. Which is pretty refreshing.
Yeah.
I just, it feels good. You're generally not going to find out what effect you may have had, but like it feels good to just like kind of reach out and interact with somebody and hope that maybe you added a little bit of encouragement to their life.
100%. Oh, thanks.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. I think that's, man, I feel that.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. Like I want to respond, but I also don't have the experience of losing my parents, so that's like a tough one to. This is a lot.
It is a lot.
This thing is a lot.
I was expecting people just to have bad days, but
there's a fair amount of that more kind of everyday stuff, but there is also a lot of pretty heavy stuff in here.
Right.
And I do a lot better job responding to it without people watching. But that's kind of the whole thing. I think I've covered pretty much everything here. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I like it.
You can. Oh, I didn't notice that. That's cool.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, that's neat. You can export all your stuff, which is
Okay.
cool. You can just pop it all out, I guess, as an HTML file.
That's yeah.
That's cool. You know, like there's some stuff in here I wouldn't mind remembering.
Yeah.
Actually, especially if I spend more time with this thing.
Ira Glass wrote to you.
Yeah, I know, right? I never thought I would hear from him. Anyway, that's the whole thing. It's $5. I think it's a really cool thing, and I think it would be cool if more people spend some time with it.
Definitely.
Yeah. Thanks, Jan.
Thanks, Brad.